Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel with me, Amanya, the conservative poet. If you're new here, I make conservative content on this channel. And one of our taglines is that we've got souls to save. And so I'm opening up with that because we indeed have souls to save. So last week, I believe it was, a bill came through the House of Representatives where it's called the Born Alive Protection Act. And so what this bill is talking about is that if a baby is born after a botched abortion, the baby makes it out and is alive and is breathing on the table, is there kicking and it's alive, then that doctor they have to take care of that baby. They have to preserve that life. They have to not kill it, not let it die. So I made a short about that because I was going to be making a long form video, but as y'all know, I like to make those short 30 seconds. And so I was like, well, I haven't made the video yet, but I want to it was on my heart. I recorded a couple of 30-second shorts and I said, well, I want to just put that out before I even get going on this video. And so I did that and I scheduled it. It was a 30-second short saying, and one of the reasons why I made that short was because the Democrats, the women, well, all of them actually, went on a frenzy, a meltdown, because they again were talking about or screaming about or yelling about or protesting about that they're trying to take their abortion rights away. And that's not what this thing is all about at all. And what this is about is saving that baby while it's on the table, that the doctor has the right to do that. The doctor should do that. First, do no harm. You're a doctor. Like, how do you let the baby die on the table? Like do you kill it yourself? Like, it's terrible. So this bill says you have to save the baby. So they went, the women, the Democrat caucus women decided to protest. So they went on Twitter, they got themselves all dressed up in white, and they're protesting their rights as women to do these things, smiling in their pictures. I mean, it was just awful. And so my short video that I did was me talking about that. And then I had the Democrat women at the bottom of that in their whites. They didn't have KKK hats on. They just had their suits on, just so we clear. It wasn't them in KKK outfits, just white outfits. And and then I had a picture above of a baby as it would be looking like, as it would be on the operating table. So there it was, a bloody baby picture. There it is. I can't lie about it. There's nothing to lie about. This is what happens. This is the reality of it. Any event, YouTube wrote to me and they decided not to put my video play, the 30-second short. So I got a strike from YouTube saying that I'm trying to cause shock values, or the picture is just, it's not appropriate to show. And I thought it was fine in the context. We are talking about saving a baby who was just pulled out of bloody baby who was sitting on the table, who was just taken out with a botched abortion. What else are you going to do? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. But for them, it was, too real, right? Putting a face to it, putting a little human to it. It's just too real. It's too real. So they pulled my video and they gave me a strike. I've been suspended from YouTube. They say 7 days. Don't know how long it's going to last. But I'm still filming now because I want to be prepared. And so with all of that being said, I want y'all to know that I have moved onto Rumble, and I will be posting my videos there, and I will continue to post on YouTube. and I'll post on Rumble as well. But some of the things, because I don't want them to take down this channel, because I've worked so hard to bring the numbers up. I know I'm not even there yet, but it's been intense putting videos out every week, every day, the shorts. It's been a lot of work. And so I've grown the channel. We have a good amount of people, and it's continuing to grow, and I won't let YouTube take that away from me. So now I'm hoping that you all will move to come and follow me onto Rumble, where I'll be able to really talk a little bit more, because I've been self-censoring on here, and I just didn't even think that picture would be such a huge deal for YouTube, but it is. And I have really been self-censoring and holding my tongue and not really saying a lot of the things that I really want to say, because I know that YouTube is very sensitive with the community guidelines. They're very sensitive about these things. They don't want you to tell the truth on what's going on. And I did tell y'all, they did censor me. They pulled another video of mine, another 30-second short, where I said something about 2020 elections. They took that down too. So we've moved on to Rumble, and I hope it'll be okay for me to put the link to that video that I'm talking about, that short that they took down. I will put the link to that for Rumble in the description of this video when I'm back up and running on YouTube. And so you can go and you can see it for yourself. For me, it was not a huge deal, but for them, the picture was, the picture is graphic. What are you going to say? It's graphic. It's not a pretty look. It's a baby. It's a bloody baby out of it, sitting there on the table. Are you going to let it die, or are you going to fix it? So anyway, I've moved on to Rumble, and I'm still the conservative poet there. I actually started posting a few videos already. And so, yeah, y'all can come and watch me do my thing over there on Rumble. And so now I'm going to do this video in full form. That short video, I'm going to do it in full form here today. So if you're interested in seeing that without the pictures, let's go. So I'm actually not going to add that video into this one. I am going to make a separate video about that, and we'll just leave this video as it is, as me explaining what happened to me, and that YouTube took down my video. And I also had another video scheduled. It's another short, but if you guys watch my shorts, you'll see I do different levels of them, and this one was a different setup. And so with this one, I had the picture of the baby. I had another picture of a little baby in a hand like this, another bloody child. It is what it is. That's what it was. And I also had the Democrat women. So you could see it all. It's like a fourplex of videos, me in one, and then the three little videos moving around, or pictures, or whatever it was. So so I'm going to do a whole separate video in reference to the whole article. And so this video is just going to be done now. So thank you for watching and sticking with me in this, because it's really, really important work that we're doing, trying to bring people some knowledge. We're trying to save souls. And, I pray for those women, those Democrat women. I pray for them, because, it's got to be, and I was actually thinking, and I thought, out of all the Democrats, I think it was one person out of the whole bunch of them. I don't know how many of them there was who were voting, but out of all of them, only one person, I believe it was one person, who said, no, I'm not going to sign this thing, or I don't agree with this. One person out of all of them. And they like to say that we on the right, we follow Trump to the ends of the earth, or we just just we don't think for ourselves. Actually, that's not true. When you look at it, when you look at what's happening on the left, these people don't think for themselves. You had one person. I mean, this bill is saying, this thing is common sense, saying that, doctor, a baby is born. You make you let it live. You fix it so it can live. You get it to a hospital. If you can't fix them there, then you get them to where they need to go to save that life. But that's just radical thinking. When the Democrats say that's the Republicans, they're radically thinking this. Like, wow, how far gone is the left? How far gone are you people? Demonic, satanic, and all kinds of bad stuff. How do you even look yourself in the mirror? Like, how do you, I mean, because a lot of them say they're Christian. I know Val Demings is not she was not part of this group, but she calls herself a Christian, right? And she's all for abortions. You remember my video I made with her during the debates talking abortion? Oh, yeah. Y'all remember. So, yeah. How does that work? And then Nancy Pelosi, the Catholic, is she praying 3 times a day? Who are you praying to? You know? She's supposed to be a Catholic. Last time I checked, the Catholic people was against abortion. I'm just saying. Same thing with Joe Biden. I'm just saying. He Catholic, right? I'm just saying. Any event, I've made this video even longer. I like to rant at random, as y'all know. So, anyway, I'm done here. We got souls to save, and I will see you in that video where we're going to break down that bill. We're going to talk about it. We're going to show some pictures of our women in white with their KKK hats. We got souls to save, especially Democrat souls.